Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're fine. Today we are going to talk about Unit 1 in Connect 4. So let's get started. Before we start this unit, we will take a list of the most important words in this unit. I want you to repeat after me. You can look at the screen now with me. Repeat after me and look at the screen. You can have a pen and paper and write these words down if you'd like to memorize them later. So let's get started. The first word is food, because you know the unit is about food and about system, digestive system, respiratory system, and some maths. So it's a little bit fun you will have here in this unit. So food, and this one is, as you think, banana, bananas, banana, bananas, chicken, chicken, grapes, grapes, mangoes, mangoes, milk, milk, onions, onions, potatoes, potatoes, rice, wow, sugar cane. Do you love sugar cane? It's really delicious. I love it. Sugar cane, watermelon, watermelon, tomatoes, tomatoes, eggs, meat. Again, tomatoes, eggs, meat. We have 3 meals during the day. The first meal is breakfast. The second one is lunch. The third one is dinner. Again, breakfast, lunch, dinner. What is your favorite meal? Don't forget to write these in the comments section below. Mom, and this boy is thinking about something. So think. Again, think. And this is a country. Egypt is a country. Sudan is a country. Saudi Arabia is a country. So this is a country. Part of something. Part. Cheese. Cheese. People. People. Goat. Goat. Sheep. Sheep. Cow. Cow. Do you know how do this? What sounds do they do? Like the goat, cow, and sheep? Excellent, good. This boy is catching a fish. He is catching a fish. Yesterday, I caught a fish. Yesterday, I caught a fish. So catch, caught. Wheat, wheat, this is where your bread comes from, mainly wheat. And we have a city, a nice city called Damietta. Damietta. Land, land. Let us take some maths words. Less than. Again, less than, greater than, equal. They are the same. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Oats, do you love oats? Especially when you mix it with milk and you add some bananas and some strawberry over it. And of course adding some honey on it. It's really delicious, isn't it? Cookies. And this is called flapjacks. And I will teach you later how to do the flapjacks at home. How do you make it? It's very easy and very healthy and tasty at the same time. We'll talk about, first aids and things we may face during the day, maybe in the playground, maybe when we are playing with our friends, or when we play with our friends. These books, when you hurt yourself, or when you hurt somebody else, or when somebody else get hurt, you must have or search for the first aid kit. Again, first aid kit. Repeat after me, please. First aid kit. Good. First aid kit. Usually when you smell something very smelly or bad, you pinch your nose. You pinch your nose. And when you bump your head, or when you have something cut you, or have your arm cut, usually you put some, a bag of ice on it, so that it cools it down. Sometimes we cough like and sometimes we will sneeze. Achoo! That's the sneeze. And if you touch something very, very hot, you may burn, or you may have a burn. A burn. Look at this hand. It has got a burn. Oh, look at this poor boy. This poor boy has got a nosebleed. A nosebleed. The blood, when it comes out of the nose, we call it a nosebleed. Maybe if someone has got a cut, or she's got a cut, we cover it with a band-aid. We cover it with a band-aid. And of course, when you play football or when you run, you don't sprain your legs. When you sprain your legs, you twist it. You twisted them, or you twisted it. And maybe when you fall off something, you've got a scrape over your leg or over your arm. Scrape. Scrape. It's not a cut, but it's a sign that you have hurt your legs or your arms. Again, these three words: band-aid, sprain, scrape. This boy is bolting on a coat or a jacket, and these are a pair of gloves. A pair of gloves. And this boy is falling over. Falling over. The past from this word or this verb is, the verb in the present is fall, but in the past is a little bit tricky. Think it over and tell me. Correct. Fall, fell. Yesterday, my friend Daisy fell off the seesaw. Let's talk about a little bit science this time, and we're going to talk about respiratory system. This is when you breathe in and breathe out. You think we use our bodies, right? Yes. And some organs help us in this process. We call this process the respiratory process or the respiratory system. So you've got the first one, you breathe out and breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. And it's called breathe, not breath. Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Look at this poor boy. He's got a cut over his leg. Anyways, in our respiratory system, we've got the heart. We've got the heart. It pumps the blood. It pumps the blood. The heart pumps the blood. And look at these two big organs or two big parts. We call them lungs. They break down the oxygen and they take the oxygen and they filter it and they exhale out the carbon dioxide. The lungs. And this red substance, we call it blood. Under our lungs, here in this area, there is something called diaphragm. The diaphragm is very important part because it's separating this abdominal part and our chest. It's very important. And look at this. We call this muscle. We call this muscle. We don't pronounce the C. We don't say muscle. No. Muscle. Muscle. Okay. We will complete then with this time some parts of the digestive system, especially this large intestine and small intestine, the large one and the small one. And our bodies need nutrients. Nutrients that they come from food and maybe juice, maybe we got nutrients from everything we eat or we have. We call these nutrients, substance or things our body really need them in order to grow up healthily. Okay, we will complete with our digestive system organs. And here we've got the stomach. In this stomach, we've got something inside the stomach. We call it gastric juice. It's liquid. It really digests food and break it down. Break the food down. And of course, this is our mouth. So, our mouth first we eat. Then after we eat, the food goes down to the esophagus. Then down to the stomach. Then to the small intestine. Then to the large intestine. Then the food goes out in the shape of waste. Okay, this is the esophagus. This part, this stick. It's not really a stick, but this is the esophagus. Repeat after me this word. Esophagus. Esophagus. And this boy is, after having his food, he's taking, some rest, and he is digesting the food, or the food is being digested on or in his stomach. And these parts, all of them, we call them the digestive system. The mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and where we can find the gastric juice. Small intestine, large intestine, or stomach, where we can find it. Excellent. Gastric juice, we find it in the stomach. Okay, this man is raising or raised the chicken. He's bringing up some chicken, or he is feed them in order to make them grow and later eat them. Raise a chicken. And this is banana milkshake. What's your favorite milkshake? Mine is mango milkshake. What about you? Some people, they can't walk. That's why they need the wheelchair. The wheelchair. Wheelchair. It's one word. Wheelchair. These boys are playing video games, Play video games. Play video games. And this man is drinking cola. And this nice little boy is playing basketball. Okay, we're gonna have a quick quiz. You can pause the video, revise the words that we before studied them, we've just studied them, and then try to think to answer this question with me. Pause the video and think of your answer, and then check your answer with me. You've got 1 minute, so pause the video or stop the video for 1 minute and then get back to it and answer it again. Check your answer with me. We use our space system when we eat and drink. Digestive system, respiratory system, food. When we eat and drink, we use digestive system. Excellent. We produce vegetables like vegetables, onions, grapes, or chicken. Super. Onions. Okay. The land is rich. Wow, very nice. It has got a lot of things. So this land or the land is rich in nutrients, things we can eat and get something productive from it. The esophagus goes from the eyes or the nose or the mouth to the stomach. Excellent. The esophagus goes from the mouth to the stomach. If your answer is like this, then excellent. Your answer is very nice and correct. Check yourself and give yourself out of 4. I don't know, you just tell me in the comments below. 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 5, 2 out of 4. Write them down. Sometimes you have things like this picture in the exam, like they give you this picture, just one picture, and they ask you to write a paragraph. It must be a paragraph. You don't write sentences like this, but we write them in a form of a paragraph. So start with capital letter, then full stop at the end of the sentence, then start again with a capital letter and make your sentence, third sentence and the fourth sentences, and so on. So we're talking about the respiratory system. What can you see in this picture? Lungs, esophagus, mouth, nose. You can speak about the respiratory system. So my 4 sentences could be like this, and yours can be different as well. Your 4 sentences, they don't have to be like this one. So you just write your own. I will show you mine. This is my respiratory system. The lungs are very big. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. We should practice sport every day to keep our bodies fit and of course keep our respiratory systems healthy. This is the end of my session. I hope you enjoy it. Really, I hope you've enjoyed it. And see you next session if the God wish. Thank you very much. See you soon.